Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free hug. Obviously, Benzino needs one. Why not you? What's going on, YouTube? It's Holy Knox Hill. And listen, I feel like it is Groundhog Day. The hamster wheel from the Cloud Chipmunk just keeps spinning around. I want to get off of this ride, but you guys have been sending me this. You've been saying that there's been another interview when he goes into more detail and depth, firing shots at me, talking about Reactors. So I'm like, okay. You know what? Let's tap in and see what Benzino has to say about this situation now. And I want to give a quick shout out to a fellow content creator and Tim Malcom. He is the one who did this interview. If you want to check out the full interview, I'll put the link below so you can go check out his channel and support. Also, before we go any further, listen, Benzino wanted to monetize off of me and my channel by charging me for an interview, but it's all good. I thought, you know what? I'll monetize off of him. So if you want to support me and support the channel directly, my hats are out now that you see me wearing. Limited edition, KnoxHillMusic.com. You want to cop yours? I'll put the link below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Benzino, step up to the plate. I'm seeing ghosts.
The reactors on YouTube have become a big thing, right? And I've seen that you've hesitated to talk about specific reactors in your interviews, and I think it's probably because you don't want to give them any attention. But
why? I mean, we're giving you so much attention. Like, we're getting more views on your videos than your actual videos. We work for you now. You should be thanking us.
Actors in your interviews, and I think it's probably because you don't want to give them any attention. But
I really don't know these guys, and I don't know their purpose, and I don't.
That's fair.
Like sitting in your bedroom with your pajama pants on, talking about songs. Like I just don't.
Well, this is kind of embarrassing. I apologize for not wearing pajamas today. It's unnormal for me.
Pajama pants on, talking about songs. Like I just don't. I can't. You know.
Okay, so well. There's one guy in particular, and what he does, he's a white rapper.
I think I saw another video where he like went in on Stevie Knight and fired shots at Stevie Knight. So it's really funny because now all of a sudden he's like turning his attention and his ire towards reaction channels and just like the PJ Line. I saw him make a PJ Line comment about Stevie Knight too. And yeah, I mean, that guy spends no time outside, doesn't go to the gym or anything like that.
Okay, so well. There's one guy in particular, and what he does, he's a white rapper. He breaks down songs, and actually, I mean, believe it or not, he's probably one of the best breakdown as far as.
Well, thank you, Tim.
How can he break down songs of a black person from the hood when he knows nothing about the hood?
He's not.
That's true. I am a whitey-tighty. I mean, obviously, Benzino doesn't know where I'm from, but it's okay.
How can he break down songs of a black person from the hood when he knows nothing about the hood?
He's not. Well, okay, so he's breaking down more of the art of the lyricism as far as the doubles, the wordplay, that kind of avenue. We're looking at it more like poetry. Okay. He's really good at
that. Where the word comes in from double entendres. I never even heard that fucking word. All of a sudden I'm here, and I like the way he double entendre. Like
that's some white people just trying to dissect what you're doing.
I don't think it's just white people. There's a lot of people in the reaction community, doesn't matter race, that use the entendre word. I mean, even rappers use it. Joel Ortiz on I Will talked about the level of entendre that he was dropping and bringing to the table. King Crooked has rapped about entendres before. Mickey Fax and his school of rap talk about how to use entendres to improve yourself in your raps and your wordplay. It's become more of like a consensus word that's used around the hip-hop community. But I mean, I wouldn't expect Benzino, who's been incredibly out of touch from hip-hop and, you know, the limelight for so many years, to really have a pulse on what's going on.
Entendres. I never even heard that fucking word. All of a sudden I'm here, and I like the way he double entendre. Like
that's some white people just trying to dissect what you're doing.
Some white people shit, bro.
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, bro. But anyway, so all right, this cat, Knox Hill, right?
I mean, you know, shout out to Tim. It looks like he's wearing a wolf right now. Like he's on some serious Jon Snow energy. I feel like at any moment he could come through the screen and just like slice me in half with his Game of Thrones sword.
Yeah, bro. But anyways,
I love that energy.
So, all right, this cat, Knox Hill, right? He's got 1 million subs. He's a decent reaction channel. He breaks down music. He makes music. I'm not a big fan of his music.
I'm not a fan of his music either.
Last 5 days, all he's done is post videos about you, and he wrote a diss song about you.
Oh, no, Tim. Tim, you naughty boy. I've made more videos than just Benzino. You could go check that. But decent reactor? Your description says, shout out to all content creators, Knox and SHAQ. I'm a fan of you both. Knox, you do the best breakdowns I've ever seen. Tim, Tim, you can't write this in the description and then not give me flowers when you have a chance to give me. Unbelievable, Tim. Unbelievable. Anyways, full link below. Go support Tim.
The last 5 days, all he's done is post videos about you, and he wrote a diss song about you, and I mentioned it to you in the thing. So,
is he gonna say he's heard the diss?
There's two big reactors. No Life SHAQ, African American dude, has
SHAQ.
two Eminem posters hanging his back. So of course, anytime this shit goes on, they're immediately taking M's side.
Duh. I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe it's very hard to become aware of this situation by looking at my videos, but I'm going to share a secret with you guys. I've never told this to anyone before. I'm an Eminem fan. I am. It's crazy. I know, right?
So, of course, anytime this shit goes on, they're immediately taking M's side. But like you said, rap, Elvis comes out. That's a banger. No response. You're declaring yourself the victor in that. So what do you got to say to the reactors? That no matter what you do, just because they're stands or they don't respect you as an artist, they're always going to try to find a way to put you in a negative context.
I mean,
I don't know if that's necessarily true, because like I still broke down Voltorius and I broke down Rap Elvis, and there are a lot of lines that I appreciated and that I pointed out, like the clever wordplay and the doubles. Obviously, what a lot of us didn't appreciate is the whole ghostwriter situation and using that, which is a huge no-no in battle rap. But we'll get into that later. Let's see where Benzino goes with this.
A way to put you in a negative context.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Even after that Drink Champs interview, like I felt bad for Benzino. I said it. I hope he finds peace. Man's been through some serious shit. Man has been through some trauma.
I mean, again, I don't know what a reactor is. You know what I mean? These guys, you know what I'm saying? I guess they had to find something to be in. They had to find out something how they could be involved in hip hop, and that's their way. They sit in the houses and they talk about other people's.
So you haven't heard this song that the reactor wrote about you?
No, I don't pay attention to shit. It's not in my lane. It's not my world.
You mean the diss song that has passed your diss song in views? It has more views on it than your Rap Elvis diss. That song you haven't heard? Well, it's probably for the better. I don't think you'd be too happy with me. But what I find really funny about this whole situation, right? Benzino sat here point blank saying, I don't know what a reactor is. I don't know who reactors are. When I literally have DMs from this man reaching out to me, wanting to set up an interview with me, and the only reason that we don't have a Benzino interview on this channel is because he wanted to charge me. Now, I'm not going to share the full extent of the conversation. I'm not into sharing DMs. I'm going to respect that privacy. And look, to his credit, it was a respectful conversation. I mean, we ended it, and I was like, okay, you know, like shake hands, we'll go our separate ways. It's all good. Like, keep doing you, I'll keep doing me. And it's fine. You know, I had no issues with that. So I'm very surprised that all of a sudden he's like talking in such a nonchalant way and acting like he doesn't know me. He's never heard of me. He doesn't know who reactors are, when literally you were trying to use my platform not 2 days ago to get an interview and acted like you don't understand the impact of reaction channels. And why are you making the rounds right now, reaching out to reactors, trying to set up interviews with whoever you can, trying to get on any podcast? Like, on one hand, you discredit us and what we're doing. And then on the other hand, your actions speak differently because you actually recognize the power that our platforms have and the impact that we can make. So which is it? And I also find it funny him saying he doesn't understand reactors, because at the end of the day, you manually struck Cliff Beats. That wasn't an automated strike. You got to understand, a strike is very, very different than a copyright claim. A strike is a huge no-no within this reaction community, because then you could cancel that person's channel. You could get them deplatformed. They can't monetize. It is hell and stress for a reactor to have to deal with a copyright strike. And to manually claim them means you're obviously aware that reaction channels are doing something. You have to have a line of thinking. So you're contradicting yourself with everything that you're saying here. You know, again, your actions lead one way and your words are leaning a completely different way. So which is it? But look, man, at the end of the day, all you can do is sit back and laugh. Man, this guy gets in front of a camera and you never know what he's going to say to who and how he's going to say it. It is always a wild ride on the Benzino train. But I don't know. What do you guys think, man? Listen, Cliff Beats actually just shared footage from someone who reached out to him saying that I know who Benzino's ghostwriter is, right? I've got footage. I've got proof. but they want to make money off of it. They're going like full on snitch mode. So like they're trying to shop it around right now, but I'm just hoping that somebody buys that footage and will leak it, because apparently it's incredibly incriminating. It is cold hard evidence and facts that Benzino had ghostwriters for his diss track. So we'll see. I mean, I saw the leak footage from Cliff that he has, and obviously the person's just confirming that he's in the session, but like nothing has been shown yet. It's just Benzino talking. You know, there's no showing of like guide tracks or how it was written or the creative process. So we'll see once that leaks where that goes. I'm just kind of sitting back from that situation and waiting. Also, want to give a huge shout out to Jay Black, right? Legend in the battle rap community, right? If you don't know who Jay Black is, please go check him out. Dope channel, dope personality. He reacted to my Benzino diss, but during his reaction to that, and since then, he's been talking about how he thinks he has a line within the battle rap community on who helped write the Benzino diss. And he's outed one of the ghostwriters in terms of Ness, which I find interesting because the person that reached out to Cliff Beats also talked about Ness. And in that video, Ness is the one mixing the track of Rap Elvis. So we'll see where the dominoes fall and how the cards play out for that one. But honestly, look, I don't think we have to follow Benzino's path and keep storing up the little clout nuggets for the winner in our cheeks, man. I think we can move on from this situation. You know, we got more breakdowns on the way. We got more content to do. We got more stuff coming. But hey, Benzino, no. I'm not giving this one an egg. You thought I had you. I'll tell you what, I'll give it to Tim. Tim, you are Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. List for some reason you're here at the end. Obviously, you enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. This is Knox Hill. You know, I'll catch you again.